In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on November 25th, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Sacramento Kings versus Boston Celtics. It's an interconference battle between a pair of teams looking to solidify their playoff position as they clash on the parquet floor in Beantown. The Sacramento Kings are on the road as they travel to face the Boston Celtics Friday night. Sacramento comes in off a 115-106 road loss to Atlanta as a 4.5-point underdog in their previous contest Wednesday night. Boston knocked off Dallas 125-112 at home to cover a 5.5-point line in their last game Wednesday night. In the all-time regular season series between the teams, the Celtics own a 188-119 advantage and won both meetings last season. That includes a 126-97 road victory in the most recent matchup on March 18, 2022. Looking at the betting trends, the Kings are 15-5-1 against the spread in their last 21 road games, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record, and 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 games overall. The Celtics are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record, and 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 17-5 in the last 22 meetings in Boston, and the Kings are 5-2-1 against the spread in the last 8 meetings overall. The Kings are coming into this meeting without a single player listed on the injury report, while the Celtics are still without Danilo Gallinari and Robert Williams. The Kings have emerged as the surprise team of the league over the past couple of weeks, and they will surely come out swinging after having their 7-game win streak snapped in their last game. The Celtics have been the best team in the league so far, and they will be full of confidence following their big win over the Mavericks on Wednesday. The Boston Celtics are going to get the benefit of the doubt at home, and they have the potential to blow the doors off here. But we're getting a boatload of points with a Kings team that's quietly one of the hotter teams in the league, and that includes winning their last 5 games by an average of 11 points. The Kings have surprised some teams already this season, so don't be shocked if they pull off the upset here. But the Celtics have just been too good lately and should be able to grind their way to a narrow win. However, the Kings will keep things very close. This line is simply disrespectful toward the Kings, so the Sacramento Kings to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Sacramento comes into this game with an 8-1 record against the spread this season. The Kings have split their 8 road games this season in relation to the total. Sacramento has gone over the total in 4 of their last 5 Friday games. Boston comes into this game with a 10-7-1 record against the spread this season. The over has been hit in 7 of the Celtics' 8 home games this season. Boston has gone over the total in each of their last 5 home games coming into this one. With the top 2 scoring offenses on the floor, a high-scoring affair is very likely to hit in this game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Brooklyn Nets versus Indiana Pacers. This Friday, the Brooklyn Nets will travel to Indianapolis and to take on the Indiana Pacers. Tip-off will be inside the Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The last time that these two teams matched up, the Nets walked away with a 116-109 victory. The Brooklyn Nets are coming into this one after taking down the Toronto Reports 112-98. The Nets had it working on both ends of the court, as they will have to carry that momentum over into this game if they want to challenge the Pacers on the road. The Indiana Pacers are entering this matchup after losing to the Minnesota Timberwolves 115-101. The Pacers struggled on the offensive end of the court, as they only shot 38.5% from the floor. They will have to be more efficient on the offensive end if they want to defend their home court against the Nets. The Nets are 5-12 against the spread in their last 17 games, playing on 1 day's rest, and 7-6 to 3-1 against the spread in their last 11 games overall. The Pacers are 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 home games and 10-2 against the spread in their last 12 games overall. The under is 9-4 in Nets' last 13 overall. The over is 22-9 in Pacers' last 31 home games. The Nets are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Indiana and 0-5 against the spread in the last 5 meetings. The Brooklyn Nets have 2 of the 3 best players on the court in this game and should be able to dominate on the road here. The major difference is on the defensive side of the floor, as they are scoring 115 points in their last 3 games, while the Pacers are averaging 109 points in their previous 4 games played. Even with Kevin Durant struggling offensively throughout the last 2 games, the Brooklyn offense should be able to dominate. The Brooklyn Nets are showing signs of getting things back on track, and there's no doubt they're the more talented team here. The Indiana Pacers are enjoying a nice stretch as well, but we're kind of just waiting for that shoe to drop, and they have lost 8 of the last 9 meetings against the Nets. The Nets are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 road games against the Pacers, so go with the Brooklyn Nets laying 3 points on the road. So the Brooklyn Nets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Neither team has been doing too hot on the defensive side of the court according to dunks and threes, as the Nets are 20th in the sport with a 112.9 defensive rating, while the Pacers are 23rd with a 113.9 defensive rating. These teams also have been absolutely brutal at defending the 3 this year, as Indiana is 26th in the NBA with a 37.6% clip falling against them, while Brooklyn is 28th with an opposing 3-point percentage of 38.1. The over has hit in 5 of the last 7 games against one another. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Wizards versus Miami Heat. The Miami Heat have stopped the bleeding at least momentarily with a 113-105 win over the Washington Wizards on Wednesday. Miami had dropped 4 in a row prior to that, and now they'll get round 2 with Washington on Friday, as the Wizards have spent Thanksgiving in South Beach and are ready for back-to-back meetings with the Heat. One thing to note about Miami's recent 4-game losing streak was that they were all road tilts, including falling 107-106 in overtime at Washington. The Heat have a 3-game home win streak going at home, including a 113-112 victory over the Suns on November 14th. The Wizards' loss on Wednesday put an end to a run of 5 wins in 6 games, so they're ready to get back on track in this spot. Looking at the betting trends, the Wizards are 10-29-1 against the spread in their last 40 games against a team with a losing record, and 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. The Heat are 3-11 against the spread in their last 14 home games, 2-9 against the spread in their last 11 games against a team with a winning record, and 6-14 against the spread in their last 20 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 13-6 in the last 19 meetings overall. The Wizards are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings overall, and the Wizards are 6-2 against the spread in the last 8 meetings in Miami. The Wizards could be severely shorthanded again, as Rui Hachimura, Monty Morris, and Bradley Beal are all questionable, while the Heat have Dwayne Dedmon, Gabe Vincent, Tyler Herro as questionable with Jimmy Butler ruled out. The Miami Heat and Washington Wizards run it back just a couple of days after their meeting in South Beach, which ended in a 113-105 win for the Heat. The Wizards had Kyle Kuzma drop 33 in that game, while Kristaps Porzingis added 21. But it wasn't enough, as they fell to just 3-4 in road games this season. Tonight is an opportunity to redeem themselves. However, in their last 20 road games, they are just 5-15 straight up. When it comes to games versus Miami, they are just 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings. And to make matters worse, Bradley Beal, Monty Morris, Rui Hachimura, and Johnny Davis are all questionable with various knocks. The list of injuries is even longer in Miami's roster. The most important name out of those who are questionable is Jimmy Butler, who has been ruled out with a knee problem. Bam Adebayo should play. His presence down low automatically makes the Heat a top 5 defensive team in the NBA. The Heat have been playing well at home, going 7-4 on the season. Versus the Wizards, they have 7 wins in the last 8 home games. However, what is concerning here is Miami's record of 3-8 against the spread in 11 home games this season. Miami just won by 8 in the game played a couple of days ago. Tonight's game could be slightly different though. The Heat were good enough to get the win on Wednesday thanks to a big game from Lowry, but they could be even more shorthanded here. It's always tough to beat the same team twice in a row, so I'm going with the Wizards to get their revenge on the road in this spot. Washington will make the necessary adjustments and keep this game close on the road, so the Washington Wizards to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Scoring comes at a premium whenever a Miami Heat game is in question. The Heat rank only 27th in the NBA in terms of pace when playing home. They average just 97.3 possessions per contest, so I don't expect either side to go crazy scoring-wise here. The projected total has been set at 211.5 points. That number was surpassed in both meetings so far this season, while over the last 10 the teams are averaging 217 points per game. Miami has gone over in 7 off 11 home games this season, including 5 straight and in 13 of 19 versus the Wizards overall. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.